Alva Russell Derry, my great-uncle, was a man from Princeton who had the dream of playing professional baseball and eventually made a name for himself in the baseball world. This man was a huge role model for me whenever I was younger and was one of the biggest reasons I pursued the game of softball. Alva Russell Derry was born in Princeton, Missouri on October 7, 1916, to the late Abraham and Margaret, also known as Maggie Derry. However, just 2 months before Russell was born, his father, Abraham, was killed in a car accident, one of the first in Mercer County. This left Maggie raising 7 boys, Francis, Olin, Ava, Harley, Dewey, and Russell, all on her own, so every boy had to do their part to keep the house running. However, they always had time for sports, especially baseball. After Russell graduated from Princeton schools in 1935, he went out west to California with Dewey, my great-uncle. However, Russell did not stay there for long. He came back to Mercer County, and then he met Elna Craig, a graduate of Princeton schools in 1939. They got married on July 4, 1940, and on December 15, 1942, their only daughter was born, Judith Jane Derry. Alva Russell Derry made his debut in the professional baseball world on July 4, 1944, with the New York Yankees. He played outfield for the Yankees, and according to BaseballReference.com, had a .254 batting average during his first year. It was 1945 that Russell made history for the Yankees. On opening day at Yankee Stadium, Russell Derry was the very first Yankee as well as American League player to hit a grand slam on opening day. Earlier that day, Russ had already hit a home run for the Yankees. After the game, Russell was called over by the great Bambino, Babe Ruth, for congratulations. Babe had seen Uncle Russell's home run and told Russell, "Nice hitting, kid. That grand slam was like the way old Babe used to hit 'em." This was his most productive season since he hit a .225 with 13 home runs and 45 RBIs. He only spent 2 seasons with the Yankees. In 1946, he played with the Philadelphia Athletics, now Oakland. He was only there for a season, but ended it with a .207 batting average and 14 RBIs. The 1947 season began with Russell on the St. Louis Cardinals team. He did not get to play much, but it was closer to home, so he stuck with it. Russell only spent 4 seasons in the major leagues before retiring to the minor leagues. In 1950, Russell had the opportunity to go to Cuba to play baseball. His wife Elna and daughter Judy came with him to Cuba as they did every game. However, a year before, in 1949, he hit 42 home runs for the Rochester Red Wings, and he still holds the team record with 134 home runs in 6 seasons with the Red Wings from 1947 to 1952. He soon ended his career of playing baseball and moved back to Mercer County onto Elna's parents' farm. He retired to farming, a thing he had grown up doing. In 1989, Russell was inducted into the Rochester Red Wings Class AAA Hall of Fame in Rochester, New York. As Russell and Elna got older and were starting to need more medical assistance, they made the decision to sell the farm and the house and move to Kansas City, Missouri, where they were closer to the hospital as well as their daughter Judy. Russell passed away from cancer on October 26, 2004, 19 days after his 88th birthday. However, he was not forgotten. In 2008, Russell was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. His wife Elna and daughter Judy represented him at the induction. I had the honor of knowing Russell and Elna very well. When I was younger, I thought it was so amazing how one of my relatives had played professional baseball, and he was the person who inspired me to play softball for 16 years of my life. Even though I no longer play the great game, it was a huge part of my life, and it taught me a lot. And that was all because of my Uncle Russell. Thank you.